Wolverine to the Bone Epic Collection. This just came out recently, and it finishes off Larry Hama's run on the book. We've got Volume 7, 1993 to 1994. It collects Wolverine 76 to 86, Cable 16, because there's a crossover. And then 3 graphic novels, Wolverine Evolution, Wolverine and Nick Fury, Scorpio Rising, and Ghost Rider, Wolverine Punisher, The Dark Design. Now, Wolverine is going to Canada. He's dealing with some like strange 90s style villains, Blood Scream and and the like. And he deals with Alpha Flight for a bit, and then he ends up going to Scotland for a bit. He's dealing with his past. He ends up in Japan. I mean, it really is a little all over the map, like where he's traveling from one issue to the next. Feels like they're having him travel, maybe because he's involved in crossovers in other books, and it's a little tough. The art's very gritty 90s throughout all of this. Kind of, some of the layouts get a little funky because of that. And I really hate when they do the sideways layout. This isn't one of those pages, but they do a lot of that in these here. So Wolverine's dealing with his past loves, and his villains that he kills or almost kills in this end up coming back to bite him, and just building up towards a finale of this storyline here, where there's this like girl who's like a mechanical clockwork doll who's part of the Hellfire Club. She's not really bad, but she's kind of working with Bloodscream, who is bad, and they're chasing after Wolverine, and it's kind of a mess. And there's this like whole future past time travel event through here that's also kind of a mess. And then it gets into the Phalanx Covenant. This is a big X-Men crossover. We only get the Wolverine issue and then the Cable issue through this, where they actually go into the Phalanx and kill it. There's not the rest of the crossover over this, but that's a big portion of this. So that's, the issues are real. Here's one of those sideways layout pages. Oh my gosh. Issues really aren't the best through this, even though it is consistent with Larry Hama writing the whole thing. But you get into the graphic novels, they're a little bit better. I enjoyed these quite a bit. The Evolution with Ann Nocenti was really well done. And we're still in the past here. Then we get a little cleaner of layouts. You see this is, I think, Mark Teixeira on art. So he does a little bit more of a standard job through this compared to what we had before. But it really picks up in the next one with the Nick Fury graphic novel with the Howard Chaykin actually writes that. Super clean, a cool spy story where Wolverine's going into a Soviet state that's kind of fallen and a dictator's kind of taken over. So that's a fun spy story right there. I really like it. And the last one, Wolverine and Ghost Rider are trying to save a girl from Mephisto's son who's taking over, who actually ends up, spoiler alert, killing Mephisto at the end. This is by Howard Mackie. And while it's pretty fast paced, it's kind of like, I don't know. Howard Mackie's not my favorite. You can see how they end up doing these gritty 90s layouts for this also. So this is just like, it was a fast read for the most part, but it was okay. I wouldn't like say this is a great spot to start Wolverine or anything like that. It definitely relies on a lot of your knowledge of the character before. And it also, really picks up from Hama's run in the prior volume also. So I'll call this like a 6.5 out of 10, a little bit less than average, and that is my review for Wolverine to the Bone. Leave a comment down below with what you think about this. Hit that like and subscribe button. We'll be back soon.